as you're an expert, there are two things I'm very interested in here, more than two, but
Right.
one is technology.
Right.
And innovation. So maybe let's start with technology. What do you see happening now in technology in China, and then maybe after we speak about it, what do you see maybe in the future?
Well, I think, as mentioned earlier, China is very good at seeing views from high dimension, like a bird view about everything. So when you mention about something, they are very excited because they already imagine the big picture about the future. For example, AI, yes, VR, and co-working,
So
sharing.
they're very excited about
AI. Very excited
VR.
about that. But the lack of enough detailed and specific, methodologies, how to do it. So every day you will see summits and conferences, happening everywhere. But if do you know how to do big data?
So there's great interest in these futuristic technology,
Right.
AI, VR,
big data. Right.
But there's more work to be done in the technical detail.
They need to work with international companies because the international companies, they are very good at detailed, and interdisciplinary methodologies and multicultural. So they need to work with them in order to have not only a holistic view but also specific pictures from everything.
To stay with what you just said, it sounds like the Chinese love the future, that they're very excited about.
They can foresee the future.
And where other countries, they may be more afraid of the future.
Yeah, conservative in a way.
Or slow to the future.
It's like a GPS. You are only seeing the current roads, the limited roads.
Right.
But if you are on the satellite and you see the whole globe, right? Then you know what's going on.
Right.
So you get more confident.
Right.
Even though you don't know what's really happening, maybe a car accident there and you don't know, right? So you are more brave because of ignorance in details.
Right.
But they are more afraid because they see all the details every single day. So, but then in a way we need to bring them up to the, to the satellite level.
One thing I wanted to talk about is we had dinner last night, and I was amazed the young woman took our order with a phone, with a cellular phone.
Right.
And texted, and it seems like they prototype and try a lot of new things here, almost to improvise, right?
Right.
Talk about that for a moment.
Well, I think not only the whole world is enjoying the speed.
Right.
The Chinese particularly.
Speed.
Yeah, fascinating by the speed.
Right.
So if you win in the speed, you win big.
Right.
So, this system is to help them order faster.
Right.
And also to avoid some mistakes by typing, like a typo or make orders slow. In some restaurants, they also set a time. If in 20 minutes your foods are not arrived, this food would be for free. So they are all all in
Is that a new trend or?
Yeah, it's not a new trend.
Not true.
Yeah, in a way they are pushing their employees to be more aggressive and to be more efficient.
So the Chinese understand speed, the importance of speed.
Right.
And where do you see room for improvement with innovation or with technology? Things that they can do better in the years ahead.
I think it is still to see the details. Yeah, they are used to see the big picture, the macro, view. And then when it comes to details, they don't have time or they just ignored. Yeah, but if you don't have details, it's it's not easy. But of course, China is really big, and we always say China scale. And if they only can take care of the big thing, and they have to select the priorities to take care, and then the rest of the things, will not be taken care of in some way for other countries or culture, and they may not be able to adjust or accept or adapt the Chinese way. That's why right now it is difficult for foreign companies to work with Chinese entrepreneurs and Chinese companies to work with foreign companies. And so we call that is a culture, and also they need to think China is really big.
Yes.
Every time I make a metaphor for them to understand, China is like driving a submarine. If you ask them to turn, it takes a longer time. But as a small company, it's like driving bicycle, riding the bicycle. You
Right.
turn, of course you are efficient, but that means it's a small, vehicle they are driving. So if they want to stay in the same, at the same pace or on the same page, they have to understand the picture. Why is driving a big thing and why is, driving a small vehicle.
Right.